Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to have for you a vlog. I thought I would try it out a little bit, just kind of like to see what it's like in a day of my life. The first couple are probably going to be real like blah, because I have no idea how to vlog. I have no idea what's interesting. I have no idea what's not interesting. So I just woke up and the bed is definitely not made, and it probably won't get made till much later in the day. But anyways, if I look over here to the side, it's because I'm looking at myself and not at the camera like I should be, just because I'm using my phone. So sorry I spaced there for a second, but I think it'd be easier to film them this way. I don't know. I might just film them with my regular camera. But anyways, sorry I spaced there for a second. I got a notification on my phone saying that I had an appointment today at my doctor, and I was like, what? Like a month and a half ago, I had a doctor's appointment and I went in because of my anxiety, and he wanted to check things out. Of course, you know, after my dosage for my anxiety medication had been increased. So I called them, you know, I stopped the camera and I called them. They said that all of the appointments were canceled and that nobody is going into the office right now until further notice. Of course, if there's an emergency, go to an urgent care or go to the ER, depending on the emergency, of course. And then you can do this thing through this health portal, whatever, to like FaceTime the doctor if you need to talk to the doctor, and then you can refill prescriptions and things like that. So that's kind of like my dream, because 9 times out of 10 when I go to the doctor, it's not for that big of a deal, and I just sit there and talk to him, and then I go home, and it takes, you know, half of my day away. But this is like an introvert's dream. I mean, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to. It's good for, I think, probably a lot of people's mental health right now. But it's definitely not the reason why people should have, you know, a timeout, I guess you could say. So anyways, there is that. So I won't be, or none of us will be really going to the doctor for anything, but any questions, I can just set up a, they called it like a, yeah, I'm babbling. It's just like a FaceTime thing, basically, is what they said. So anyways, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to wash my face. Big time fancy stuff here. This is just my bathroom sink. And so I'm just going to put my hair back, even though it's already back. I'm going to, where did my face wash go? So I'm just letting the water warm up, because you should, you know, dampen your face with warm water to help open up the pores so they can be clean, you know. But I just wanted to show you something really quick here. Like, ever since I moved in, with me and my boyfriend moved in together, this is my soap and that's his soap. I cannot get him to use some lovely liquid hand soap. He loves his bar soap, and I don't know why men are so like, I need my bar soap. But anyways, at least he closes the lid when he flushes the toilet, because we have our soap and our toothbrushes right next to the toilet. So, and then when I wash my face during the day, I use this guy right here, and then there's a nighttime one that I have too that I use when I wash my face at night. Don't worry, that is just the rag I just used. And it's a little more intense. So I'm just moisturizing my face. There we go. So I'm just going to rub this on my face. Whoops, I'm just not good at this. I'm gonna get better at doing that, you know, because you gotta get it where you want the camera to be, and then you gotta hold it still and hold it steady and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm just gonna rub this on here, and then I don't have any kids today, so yeah, the kids will be here tomorrow, and I'm gonna go down and make some breakfast. I have no idea if I said that or not, and I'm gonna get dressed, and yeah. So now I'm just going to kind of open the shades. Yeah, I'm opening the shades because when I come downstairs, I open the shades to our backyard. Now, don't mind the mess. We do have a little bit of a lived-in look here, guys. So what I do is I make a chai tea latte. So I grabbed some almond milk, which that's not enough. And I grabbed some of this, which is also almost empty. So hold on a second. So every morning I make a chai tea latte, and what I do is I just take a cup of this and a cup of that. And since most of it's going to be warm because the one out of the fridge is almost out, since this, I just put a little ice in it. But typically I don't put ice in it. So yeah, we're just going to do that. And I don't know, does anyone else have a stack of things they have to go through and put away, file away on their counter? So yeah. And I spilled some, but yeah, just mundane stuff, I suppose. Nothing that interesting, I have no idea. But I go a little bit past a cup just because sometimes the chai tea concentrate seems pretty strong. So there's a cup of that. And then, of course, I'm gonna wipe up my mess because, yeah, I am. So we're gonna do a cup of this, and this always splashes, never fails. But I'm thinking of doing like a Walmart grocery pickup, like the process of it, because it's actually super, super easy. And now it takes, it's gonna splash, guys. But now the Walmart, and I don't know if it's every single Walmart, but what they do is they take EBT. You don't pay for it online. What you do is when you get there, you pay for it, you know, when the guy comes out or the lady comes out with your little keypad to sign, then you pay for it with your food card there. So I think anybody in the world that needs to get groceries can do it that way right now. And there's also, you know, you can earn a credit if you haven't done it before. I've been insisting my mom do this because, you know, my dad's 75 and we thought he went into AFib the other day, and my mom has an autoimmune disease, so I'm just going to drink this now. So then I come in here and I have my breakfast. This is the living room. We don't eat in the living room normally, but yeah, I got my feet up, but I love my living room. It's very calming and relaxing to me. I don't know, but yeah. There's my Alexa. We love to have fun with her. See, but you can play games with her and stuff like that. So anyways, I have one of these every morning. I coupon these quite a bit at CVS or Walgreens, one of the two. But anyways, I love to have these in the morning. So I just have one of these, and then I have my chai tea, and I just kind of just chill for a minute, and then I start working on some videos. So this is my cat imposing himself on me. Trey. His name's Trey, if you don't know that. He's been in a few of my videos, not very many, but he is a really big guy and he is just my best friend. I love him to bits, and whenever he comes inside and I'm trying to do work, he likes to get up on me. So sorry if this is the wrong angle, but it's much easier to hold the phone this way and look into it than holding it the other way. But I am just finishing up my drink here. It is so good. It is so good. How I got to drinking this was my daughter come home from college on Thanksgiving break, and she had this with her, and she made it, and I tried it, and I'm like, oh my God. So this is Trey sitting on me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start filming a video here in a second on how to do, you know, not how to do it because I showed you last week, but I'm going to do like a Walgreens shopping, but online, where, you know, a lot of us couponers are doing that. And I don't fault anyone for going out and couponing. I have got a lot of flack for it. But yesterday, and I think I talked about this just a little bit, but I have no idea. I do that a lot. I think I've talked about it. I probably did, but then I had to redo the clip. So then I never remember if I actually said it or not to you guys. So yesterday, the governor issued an order. It's called Stay Home, Stay Safe, but it's pretty much a shelter in place. Only essential businesses are supposed to be open. My boyfriend is at work right now, and he is trying to get it to, not because he doesn't want to work, but he's trying to make it to where his boss thinks their job is essential and it's not essential. And yeah, it's a big headache right now. But anyways, the only things that can be open are pharmacies, so you can get your medication. You can go to get your groceries. My doctor's office isn't open. I don't know how many doctor's offices are actually open. I thought there was a thing that come out a few days ago that non-essential doctor's appointments are not, they're not, you should not be going to them, like a chiropractor or a foot doctor or a dentist or something like that. All that stuff needs to wait right now. Of course, schools were closed last week. They did go until April 6th, but now that it's until the 13th, of course, they probably won't go back until there is a few states that are just like, okay, we're going to close school for the rest of the year. My state has not done that yet. So there's that. So as of right now, the kids are going back the 13th. We'll see. This is just all so crazy. This is also crazy and surreal. And if you are following this closely, if you're kind of like me, where you've been trying to pay attention, trying to stay informed, not trying to not panic, don't watch the movie Contagion. Is a movie that came out several years ago. And I seen it then, and I'm like, oh, this is boring. I mean, because I kind of like outbreak movies and things like that. And I thought this was kind of boring, but I went and rewatched the trailer for it, and oh my God, it is like almost identical what's happening now. So if any of this remotely scares you, don't watch that movie right now, and definitely don't watch the trailer because yeah. So this is just all so crazy and surreal, and it just doesn't seem like it's real life. I mean, everything is closed. Nobody can go to work, majority. But yeah, a couple of days ago, the governor issued that no hair salons, tattoo shops, things like that, where you perform a service and you're within 6 feet of somebody. So they closed those, massage parlors, things like that. A few days before that, all restaurants were going to be closed, but you could do drive-through or takeout if, the restaurant didn't have takeout or a drive-through. Also, I know this is really a real talky vlog, but also there was this one restaurant in my town that is like a greasy spoon, and me and my boyfriend, we love to go there, and we love to eat there on Sunday mornings after we do a little flea market shopping. It's just kind of like our little thing. And they put up a thing on their Facebook that said if anybody is in need because schools were closing and things like that, then you could come in here and you could have a meal, no questions asked. You don't have to purchase anything to get the meal. You just can have a nice meal. And then a few days later, that's when they closed all the restaurants, and they were like, we'll still do takeout. And then they're in like with DoorDash. And then yesterday they said, due to the rapid increase of infections, they had to close. And it's sad because they were really offering something really great for people that are in need because, they can't afford to feed their family, or they're already on such a tight budget that they rely on the schools to help feed their children. So it's just a really hard thing right now. And it's really, so yeah. Anyways, so I just wanted to do that little talky bit there, and it was actually like 6 minutes. So I'm going to go and I'm going to film a couple of at-home videos for couponing that we can do to help save money still while we are trying to get through this hellacious time, and that is the best way I can explain it. So I'm standing here doing dishes because I do dishes by hand, and I'm looking out the window, so it's nothing to do with dishes. We have a bird feeder out here, like right there, there's a bird feeder, and birds are all over the place out there. You can't see me right now, of course, but I felt bad. I have some bird seed, And there is a bowl down there because that was for the squirrels in the wintertime, earlier in the wintertime. And I would give them bird seed. But yeah, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna give them some bird seed. Hold on. So, this is my deck. There's nothing on my deck. But, yeah, ooh. I feel like I'm also giving a tour of everything because you guys don't see my house or anything like that. But this is our backyard swing set, defunct swing set. That is our fire pit. Right there, there's our fire pit. Those are our leaves from our front yard that we did not know what to do with, that we're not gonna pay $400 for someone to come out and take care of them. So it was a lot higher than that. So here is the bird feeder. We made this bird feeder and out of two like terracotta thingies here. Here, let me take it down. So we made this over the summer and they're two terracotta lids. The kids painted them. And then it is a mason jar tipped upside down. And then it's on top of like little bits here. That way the seed can come out here. And then this is bigger to try to keep water from washing the seed away. And this was the brainchild of my boyfriend. And then he drilled holes in here. And then we just kind of, oops, we kind of just hang it. We have several more, but one of them broke and one of them isn't finished. Two of them aren't finished. So what we do is we kind of just tip it upside down and then we unscrew this to put the seed in. So there, I just unscrew it and then I just pour the seed in, and I brought out a lot of extra seed because I'm just kind of try not to spill this everywhere. And I'm going to put some in that bowl. I might be inviting a ton of trouble with that, but I just felt so bad. All these cute little birds and the robins are trying to find food, and yeah. So it's trying to turn into spring over here. And oh, we got quite a bit in there. So it's trying to turn into spring. All the birds are here. And so, yeah, it's kind of bland outside looking, but I mean, we have this large tree line over here and you can hear all kinds of birds and chipmunks and things like that going crazy in there. So yeah, let's hang this back up. So I got it hung back up, and sometimes I'll just pour a little seed here just so there's, you know, the most seed that can be on it. But I'm actually just going to come over here to this little bowl that I left out for squirrels. I just felt so bad for them, you know. They were like searching and searching and searching, and all the berries on the trees were gone because this tree here has some berries. They're like right there, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of like try to shake some seed out, and yeah, now they have some bird seed. I felt so bad. I just couldn't help it. But yeah, it kind of is just like an automatic feeder. And maybe they'll come back today. You know, they were here and they moved on, I guess. So anyways, I'm just going to go back inside now and finish my dishes. And finish editing a video. So I'm going to do this right here. This is Diamond Dots, and I've been working on it for a very long time. But I thought this would be a good project to keep my mind off things. So I just started to do this bottom portion here, and I'll show you, I guess I'll show you every day the progress that I make. So yeah.
free.
Come here. Come here and tell him that.
Here. See. Everything's free. There's nothing.
He's playing the game and he doesn't understand why everything becomes free.
It's like $60 for like a million coins. And I go in there and it says you will not be charged.
Yeah, he's bum-fazzled. I had a subscriber say that word on a comment the other day, and I've never heard that word in my life, and I love it. Bum-fazzled. I'm just going to cut a cucumber here. Lily's going to have something different, but this is what we're having. We're going to have some cucumbers to have a vegetable, even though it's mostly water. Lily's going to have some with some ranch. There's a plane flying over, and I get nervous when planes are flying over. Then he's going to have an Uncrustable. It's the peanut butter and honey ones. I tried to make a peanut butter and jelly roll-up thingamajiggy, and I totally messed it up, so then I just got these. Yes, she can make it for me. And then I usually give him some pretzels, just to have something a little crunchy. And he's going to get some chips today. And then I'm going to give him a juice. Probably not the healthiest lunch, but it's better than going out into the world. Okay guys, so it is like 11:20 at night. I took a little time to myself. Here, let me close this so you can see my face a little better. There we go. That still doesn't work. But everyone's in bed, and I am editing the vlog. It's for 2 days, I know, but I'm just trying to do it for every day or every other day. It's kind of boring. I don't know, but we'll try to liven things up a little bit. But I'm just going to watch a little YouTube, and I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to have an unauthorized snack. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have had a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.